Hey there, this is Mike with the One Stop Co-op Shop, and today we're going to do a playthrough of In Magnificent Style. And this is a quick-playing war game focusing on Pickett's ill-fated charge in the Battle of Gettysburg. And for regular viewers of the channel, if what you're seeing looks a bit familiar, that's because a game I previously covered, Crowbar, which was based on a D-Day landing by Rangers, is designed by the same person, Herman Luttman, and uses a lot of the same mechanics as this one. Now, In Magnificent Style came first, but this is a nice deluxe redo by Worthington Games, and they sent me a review copy, so thank you very much. And as always, I'm going to give an overview of the gameplay and then jump into a full playthrough. Use the timestamps if you want to skip to any particular part. I also have a separate review video on the game, so check that out if you want to hear my thoughts. And if you like the content here on the One Stop Co-op Shop, please consider supporting us through Patreon for some great perks. Join the conversation on our Discord, listen to our podcast every week, or check out our streaming content on our live channel. So the overall objective of In Magnificent Style is to get as many of your Confederate units into the Union line spaces up here at the top of the board. And you have 5 game turns to do that, or at least get as far as you can. However you perform will give you some victory points, and then you can measure that against the historical outcome, which, if you don't know, was not very positive for the rebel side. And the sequence of play is pretty straightforward. First you have a Union activity phase. Nothing happens in the first turn, but they get to draw some free event cards. You'll see there's this event deck that has events for both Confederates and the Union. And just to show you what I mean, every single card has a gray half and a blue half, and you just resolve the one indicated by whichever effect had you draw a card. Then you get to assign the 3 Confederate generals to different units, the ones who were involved in the charge, if they're still alive. And then you get to the real meat of the game, the unit activation phase. You pick one unit to be advancing at a time, and you have to roll this red and white dice at least once to find out whether they get shot up or make some advancement in their column, because each unit is restricted to their column. But the key rule of the system, and where a lot of the fun and tension comes in, is that you can keep on rolling these until you either get 2 heavy fire results, which sends you back to your rally point, or until you get a rout result and go all the way back to the beginning. So you could theoretically, with incredible luck, advance down the entire battlefield in some crazy charge if you just keep on rolling well. And I mentioned rally points. A key element is that as you advance in a given turn, your rally point gets left behind, and the further you are from it, the more vulnerable you are to a lot of events and enemy fire. But whenever you choose to stop advancing, you get to move your rally point up to meet where your unit is. Basically, you're kind of bringing your unit back together, getting the men in order before you charge again. Now, there are other elements. For example, where Emmitsburg Road is right here, you see these little red lines, and that indicates an obstacle that makes it tougher for units to move over that. They need specific movement results on the dice to do so. And if a unit actually reaches the Union line, you do some dice-based combat to see if they take it or have to retreat. But honestly, it's a pretty straightforward and quick play, so I think once you see it going, it'll all make a lot of sense. So let's go ahead and start our first turn and see how long it takes us to get blasted to smithereens. Alright, so first we always check the Union activity. In turn 1, there is no Union activity, but they're going to get more free event card draws as the day progresses. And next is the Follow Me phase. You have 3 generals, and you can see which units are eligible to have certain generals by this green text. So the right flank is entirely made up of units under Pickett's command. The left flank is mostly Pettigrew with 1 Trimble, and the center is also Pettigrew with 1 Trimble. So Pettigrew has 4 units, Trimble only 2, Pickett 3. And the thing generals are mostly used for in the beginning of the game is to re-roll your movement dice if it's a really bad result. And you often want to put them with units that are about to hit the Union line or that are lagging behind, but in this case it doesn't really matter, so I'll just put Pettigrew in the middle here, and Trimble in the middle here, and you can't see it, but Pickett in the middle over there. And then we get into the fun bit, activating. And there are some things to think about in terms of which order you activate your units, because even though you might be activating a single unit, the event cards that can be drawn during that unit's activation could call down artillery fire on anybody or get anybody shot, so often you want to move your most vulnerable units first. And then additionally, some of the movement results let you form a line with any units that are adjacent to the moving unit, which means either sharing a side or sharing a corner. So you'll sometimes want to move units up to try to take advantage of that battle line movement if you get lucky and roll it. So to that end, I'm going to start with one of my edge units, a Brockenbrow, or Bruch, I'm not sure. But before we roll the dice, let's see what results we're going to get. So the game has a little matrix of rolls. The red die controls the row, the white die the column. And they have this little guide to all the movement results. It might look intimidating, but honestly, I had it memorized after playing about half of a game. So a 1 and a 1 is the worst result route. It sends your units all the way back to the beginning. Terrible. And a 6 and a 6 is the best result on to Washington, which lets you move a ton of people really far. Now, if you get a 1 on either the red or the white die, you're usually going to get heavy fire, which is going to get your guys hurt a bunch. And if you get that twice, they have to retreat back to their rally point. And that's one of the major mechanics that determines how much you're going to commit a unit in a turn. But on the other hand, if you roll a 6 on either die, you're going to either get Against the Wind, which is kind of a mixed result, or Come On Boys, which is strictly great. You get to move one and get a gray event, one of the good events draws as well. And then the big kind of middle here, the 2s to 5s, tend to be advances, which just move you one space forward. Determined advances are a little bit better. They can get you over those obstacle spaces that are tough to move on. And then you have these light fire results that just do 1 damage to your unit. And I didn't really mention damage, but all of the Confederate units start with 10 strength value. The Union starts with 5. And that's majorly important when you actually get to the Union, if you do. Trying to attack them in melee and with bayonets is not going to go too well if you've been cut to ribbons beforehand. Oh, and speaking of cut to ribbons beforehand, I forgot to put my initial bombardment tokens. So you've got these fire tokens. I've got a bag of them, but you could put them in a cup or in a face-down pile on the board. And a ton of events will let you put them on specific Union positions, but at the beginning of the game you get to place 10 of them. And there are 9 Union spots, so I like to just do 1 on each, and then I usually put the extra 1 on one of these guys because they're behind this really tough area where all your units take extra damage if they get shot. And these always start with their generic fire -1 strength value sides face up because you don't know how well the artillery worked, but when you get close enough you can reveal what actually happened. Might be a miss, might be a temporary effect, might be a permanent damage to them, weakening their line for when you eventually reach them. But we're not going to worry about any of that. We're going to keep it simple for now, and let's finally get to moving some guys. Okay, a 5-2, that's in advance. So he moves up 1, but rally point left behind until we stop moving and regroup at the end of his turn. 5-2, that's another rally, advance. There we go. All right, not a bad start. 4-2, another advance. Getting a lot of these. Now, heavy fire, the result that usually comes with a 1 on one of the dice, will deal damage equal to half the distance back to your rally point, rounded up. So the further ahead you are, the more vulnerable you are. But until we get at least 1 of those, I don't think we're going to worry too much. Oh my gosh! So that's a rout, which I didn't expect to get so early. And I could prevent it if they had a general with them, like Pettigrew back here. I could flip him to reroll that. But you also start the game with these 2 General Longstreet tokens that are single use for the entire game, but you can throw them on a unit at any time when you want to use them for a general effect, unless they already have a general on them. That's one limitation. So I could prevent this and reroll, but all that's going to happen is they're going to get a bit hurt. They're going to go back here, stop their turn. I'm going to draw an event card. With them so close to the beginning, I don't want to waste that yet. So they take damage equal to half the distance back, round it up. That would be 1, 2, 3 spaces, so 2, they're down to 8. They go all the way back to the start space with their rally token, and they're marked as done. And we get 1 blue event. The general is hit. If any general is in the center wing column, apply as follows depending on the zone the marker is in. So the further up we are, you'll see that we have like the green squares here, and then yellow, and then red's right near the Union. The worse it would be. But in this case, we're not even in the green yet, so a lot of events will get ignored for now. Like artillery fire is keyed off of these numbers, but we haven't even left the line to go in there yet, so nothing bad happening with that one. All right, well, that was embarrassing. Let's try this one that actually has a general with them. Okay, and a 6-1 or a 1-6 is the Against the Wind result. We can take 1 hit and move 1 space, or take 2 hits and move 1 that would even get us into an obstacle, which we don't need right now. So we'll go and take the hit for the 1 movement. And then another part of this being sort of a split result is that you resolve 1 blue event and then 1 gray event. Volley fire versus the left flank. Each Union unit in the left flank inflicts a number of hits on the Confederate unit in their column equal to half of the Union unit's strength value, modified as follows. And yikes, the guy that just moved is in the green area. So he'll get attacked, but at -2 hits. But until these markers are revealed, they do still have a -1 effect. So this guy's counted as 4 strength, divided by 2 is 2 hits, -2 for green. Nothing happens again, but we just had to show how it's figured out. But how about our gray event? Confederate reserves. Increase 1 Confederate unit by +2 strength value, +3 if they are on their rally marker, +1 if you flip a general. So let's be kind to our sad little unit here and fix them up. All right, and back to it. We aren't done. Oh my gosh, another one? Okay, so yeah, they'll take a damage. Blue event, the generals hit right flank. No, they aren't. Gray event. Unit finds a fold in the ground. Place a ground cover marker in the same space as a Confederate unit. Reduce the number of hits scored against it by -1 due to any source until they move. And I'll put it on the guys I'm currently moving. You'll see a lot of these little temporary cover spaces just help you kind of stay alive. Ooh, and a 6/5. That is a come on, boys. We get to move 1, no negative effects, although we do lose the cover, and we get a gray event. Ooh, fife and drums. You may immediately form a battle line with any unit at the center and move that entire battle line 1 space forward. This is a fabulous one. I get to pick any unit. Let's keep it simple and just do the same kind of side I'm going with. I get to pick one of them as a center, and all 3 of them move 1 space if they're adjacent, which they are. And if I do leave their rally points behind, but that was 3 free movement, I will take it. All right, let's go at least 1 more with these guys. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have done that. So that is heavy fire. They are 3 in front of the rally point, so they're going to take 2 damage. Although, let's use the general, because I don't want to take that much damage. Let's flip him, and, well, my gosh, another heavy fire. Okay. So they're down to 6. And the first time a unit takes heavy fire, you mark it by flipping this advancing token to the shaken side. Second time, you have to go back to wherever your rally point is. So they are shaken, and we're going to stop, regroup, bring up their rally point. They are done. But how about our friend Lane over here that got a free movement? It's not what I wanted. A heavy fire right off the bat, and they are 1 ahead, so they'll go down by 1. They are shaken, but what the heck, might as well go again. Okay, and advance. And, ooh, they can form a battle line if they get lucky. Let's go 1 more time. No, okay, so I'm not playing well, am I? They take a damage since they're 2 ahead, and because it's their second heavy fire, they go back to their rally point, lost all their progress. Okay, it's early in the game, Mike. Don't get too aggressive. Let's try Marshall's Brigade now. All right, that's an advance. Another advance. Oh, should I go again? Sure, they're not even hurt yet, right? Ooh, come on, boys. That's an advance and a gray card. Drifting Smoke. Place a smoke cover marker in the same space as any Confederate unit. And they take -1 hit from volley fire and artillery canister fire, but not from light and heavy fire from the dice. So only kind of from event effects that would hurt them. And gosh, let's put on this 6 unit that got blasted. And I think Marshall is happy stopping there for this turn. Now, anytime a unit ends their turn in a yellow box, they get to flip 1 fire token from the matching Union unit, if it has any. And if they end their turn in the red area, they get to flip all of the fire tokens. So we go ahead and resolve this one. And this is suppressed. It's a temporary token. It will go away at the end of a turn, so not as great as permanent damage. But it says these guys have half their strength value for the volley fire event card. So they are suppressed. If they shoot at us, it won't be very effective at it. All right, I'm going to save Lawrence with the general and see if maybe I can get lucky into a battle line movement. So let's go ahead and do Fry to his right. All right, we got to come on, boys. Lee's veterans. If the current active unit is shaken, flip them back to advancing. If not, give them +1 strength. That's not going to do anything, sadly. We'll keep going. A 2/5. It's another advance. Most of those things in the middle are. Ooh, and a 6/4. Another come on, boys, with an event. More smoke. Let's put it this time on our unit that got into the yellow. And let's have Fry try to go 1 more and then maybe stop. 5/3. Yep, that'll do it. And they were beautiful. Didn't get hurt at all. Let's stop there. And now we'll have Lawrence try to meet them and maybe get a battle line going. They got the general helping them. And wow. I guess they'll use them right away to get rid of that heavy fire they just rolled. Okay, 4/3. That's an advance. Nice. Come on, get next to them. No, wait. Oh, that's right. That's against the wind because of a 6. So they take a damage. They move 1. We do 1 of each event. So first is an artillery barrage versus area 2. And we do have 1 unit in area 2. So what happens? Each Confederate unit in the designated area suffers a number of hits equal to the number of units in that area. So the more guys there, the more they all get hurt. But here, not too bad. It's just a single point of damage. Ooh, but then we get to fight back. Open fire. 1 Confederate unit with a strength value of 3 or more places fire markers based on the zone it's in. 2 if they're in red, 1 if they're in yellow, 0 if they're in green. You can flip a general if you have one to add 1 to that number. So we got 2 options here that'll do 1. And the suppression's about to go away, so let's give them a new token to remember us by. All right, and I want to go 1 more time even though the general is spent. Come on. Just a regular advance. Oh, man, they're already kind of hurt. Should they go for 1 more? No, maybe, no. No, I'll stop because the general couldn't help me if I routed or something. So we got a nice little battle line there in the center. Pretty successful. They all reached almost the midpoint. Coming back to Pickett's people on the right flank. Let's start with Garnett here. Oh, heavy fire right off the bat. We don't take any damage because they haven't actually advanced past their rally point, so half of 0 is nothing, but they are shaken. But might as well go again. 6-2, that's a come on, boys. Ooh, another reserves. +2 or +3 if they're on their rally. Well, that's not even a question. Let's fix up Davis's unit here, bring him from 6 to 9. Awesome. And again, they're shaken, but let's go a little more. 5-5. Ooh, that's a determined advance. So this is a better version of the basic move. You can move 1, but it would get you over an obstacle. Or you can move 2, or you can form a battle line and let all of them move 1, although again, not over an obstacle. And yeah, I like that one, I think. Let's get Armistead started out as well. Okay, just one more, right? We can do one more, come on. Nice, 4-2 of basic advance. We will stop there, they're done. And now I'm going to do Kemper and try to stave Armistead and maybe get a battle line at the end. 2-2, oops, that is light fire. That's one of the few results that does 1 damage instead of moving you forward. Oh wait, they are not shaken. There we go. Okay, more light fire. These guys are just getting chewed up a bit. Come on, move, you dubbies. Okay, there we go, 1 advance. I'm going to go a little far. No, heavy fire, so that's another damage. Okay, this is embarrassing. No, they're going 1 more. They're not going to stop with 1 movement. Ooh, 4-4, determined advance. It's the double 4, the double 5 that gives you that. And, yeah, you know what? For them, they're going to go up twice because they just got beat up a bit, and they will stop there. All right, let's see if Armistead can join up with them and get a battle line. 6-2, a come on, boys, gets us an event. Supporting second line, choose any division, Pickett, Pettigrew, or Trimble, to receive a pool of SV equal to the current game turn number. That's only 1. Distribute among the units in that division, increasing their individual SV accordingly. Well, with only 1, let's make Kemper less terrible. There we go. And come on, Armistead, you still have the General. You're not shaken. Oh, although you would be with that. Let's use the General to reroll that heavy fire result. And get another one. So it's only 1 damage, but they are shaken. Oh, should I stop? Can't stop. Won't stop. Let's go. 4-2 in advance, and terrible. We'll stop there. So here's where things are looking at the end of round 1. Left flank could barely get anything going, but we do have some smoke cover down for them. Center got the furthest, right flank doing okay. And some lucky reserves kept us from being really messed up for a few of our units. Oh, whoops, you know, I forgot that Fry and Lawrence reached yellow. So I need to reveal one of their fire tokens as well. A miss, darn it, and 1 hit. And by the way, every token goes right back in the bag, including this suppress that is now out of play, so that it can be drawn again. All right, to finish out the turn, we have the housekeeping phase. If I had any generals that had not been used, they all were, I could flip them to get an event draw. But after that, all the generals become ready again. In a second, I'll be able to move where they are. All the rally points flip to the rallied side. And we go to turn 2. Yes, the game is pretty fast, as you see. This time they've got a single blue event automatically. Union forces mass for a counterattack. Basically, as I charge forward, I can kick Union units into these rear areas and control the Union position. But if they get one of these counterattack cards, they'll get ready to basically hit me back, and other cards will actually have them attack me. But right now, none of that applies. Okay, now I got to assign generals, and Trimble and Pettigrew. You have to put some discipline in these guys, because they're not doing so well. As for Pickett, let's go with Kemper. They're a bit more hurt, and we're good to go. Now, question, do I want to move the people at the front or at the back? It depends on the situation. But right now, 2 of these units have smoke cover, which will go away when they move, so might as well keep them defended and move them kind of last. And also, if any of these guys manage to get past the road obstacle and get into red, it is so much more dangerous. You don't want to do that earlier than you have to. So yeah, let's go back to our weak guys back here. What you got, buddies? Brockenbro, you routed last turn. Let's see what you can do. That is an awesome start, sir. An awesome start. Okay. I'm not even going to re-roll it. It's just some heavy fire. Okay, that's light fire. You are the worst. Why are they all shooting at you? No! Okay, we'll re-roll that heavy fire. That would have set us back to nowhere. Jesus! Okay, these guys are embarrassing. Blip, they just cannot get their act together. Nothing doing. All right, Lane, show them how it's done. Trimble, show them how to general. That's not it, guys. It's not it. Okay, they're shaking as well from the heavy fire. There we go. Okay, come on, boys. Boom, 1 move, 1 card. Give them the cold steel, boys. We could get an automatic attack for Confederates next to the Union. They would charge them with bayonets. Not happening right now. All right, come on, join the group, join the group. 3-3, that is light fire. So the 2-2 and the 3-3 combo are the light fires. The 4-4 and the 5-5 are the better advances. And then everything else in the middle is just a regular advance. Gosh, darn it. Gotta trade out my dice, come on. Okay, 3-4, yes, that is an advance. And we still have the general, so let's keep on going. A rout? Are you kidding me? Reroll. Okay, and that's a regular advance. So he's kind of reached the line. Ooh, but if he gets in this farm, he gets -1 hit from all effects. So let's try to go one more. Let's try to go one more. Oh, yes, yes, yes! So that is the best result, clearly. On to Washington. And I have two choices. I can have this guy move 2 spaces or 1 obstacle space, and they bring their rally point up to where they are. So suddenly it's like they're moving fresh again. Or, wait for this, I can form a battle line and move all of them 1 obstacle space or 2 clear spaces. And in either case, I get a free gray card. So yes, even though I lose the smoke cover, I don't care. These guys all... I lose the house as well, but whatever. These guys are all 2 ahead. They do leave their rally points behind. And that'll do, Lane. That'll do. You are definitely done because you're still shaken and could be taken out otherwise. All right, now let's hold off on Davis and Marshall and go over to maybe the right side of the board. We'll start with Kemper, who's kind of off by himself there. Okay, nice. Come on, boys. Ooh, open fire. They have to have 9 strength. Now, nobody's made it to red for 2, but we could have Davis, Marshall, or Fry shoot for 1. Now, Davis is one of the ones with these extra tough guys here. They are the toughest nuts to crack in the game, so there we go. Oh, and speaking of, Lane was the other one who went and ended in yellow. So let's see one of the things on the... Oh, nice, another hit. There we go. All right, but back to Kemper. What you got, buddy? A 3-3. That is a light fire. Oh, no. We'll go again. No, come on. 2-4. It's an advance. And, ooh, they're at the obstacle. But they have the general, so we'll see if they can try to pass it. And you need one of those special moves to get over it. A 4-4, a 5-5, or anything with a 6. That's not it. That's heavy fire. Let's re-roll. Oh, that's it. That's it. Determined advance. So they can move 2 without an obstacle or 1 over an obstacle. They are definitely going to stop right there. They are past the road, but not quite into red. Good place to be. Now, I doubt Armistead will have that much luck, so let's have them go next, and then have Garnet try to kind of help him out. Okay, that's an advance. Good start. And, ooh, that's another event. Oh, really powerful one. Deadly Rebel Artillery Support. Choose any Union position and place 3 fire markers on it. Well, Lane got really beat up, and they're against one of the toughest positions. Let's just blast these guys. Oh, darn, I forgot again. I always forget to reveal these things. 1 hit. Nice. Okay, now Armistead is 2 ahead of Rally. Not shaken yet. Should they try? If they can get to the farm, that'd be awesome. Let's try. Heavy fire, heavy fire. So that'll be just 1 damage. But I don't want them to go backwards, so let's have them regroup there since they're shaken. And hey, I remembered! Oh, another hit! This is pretty good luck so far. Alright, now let's have Garnet bring up the rear, see if he can get a battle line maybe if he's lucky. Okay, that's against the wind, so he moves 1, he takes 1, 1 event of each. Okay, for the blue, ooh, volley fire versus the left flank, -1 hit because they're both in yellow. So let's see, middle guys, 5 minus 2 is 3, divided in half is 2 rounded up, -1, so 1 damage. And here, these guys aren't doing anything. They're still reeling from that artillery. So Davis is down to 8, nothing too bad. Meanwhile, the gray Rebel Yell, attach a Rebel Yell marker to any Confederate. It hangs around until they use it. And they can either re-roll their movement dice, like having a general, or if they get in bayonet combat, add a die. And yeah, can anybody guess who needs it? I think it's Lane's unit. All right, Garnet, kind of a mixed response there. Let's try to get you 1 more. 4-5, that's a regular advance. Well, let's give it 1 try. If they get really lucky, they can bring everybody with them. Oh my gosh! Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so they can form a battle line, and the entire battalion can either move 2 clear spaces or 1 obstacle space. So yes, they're going to take Garnet. Oh, sorry, where was their actual rally point? I think all the way back here. Yeah, they're going to take Garnet and Armistead, and Fry will come along with 1 move. Ooh, more reserves, although this time it's only 1 strength value or 2 if it's Picket. So yes, I think getting these guys to 9 is worth it. Alright, once again, I won't take my chances. I'm in yellow, but past the obstacle, they'll be done. Let's see how the fire affected. Missed, nothing. Alright, so what do we have left? These 3 guys in the middle, including this guy who got a ton of extra movement, and Davis back here. Let's start with Davis. The rally point's pretty far back. Okay, regular advance, and... Gosh, should they stop before they go into red? Oh, no, I'd like to be next to that obstacle. Okay, one more. No, heavy fire. It's going to be 2 damage. I regret everything, and yeah, they'll definitely stop now so they don't go too far back. And they're not quite into red, so they just reveal 1, miss again. All right, to the center, let's start with Lawrence, who's in the back. And wow, heavy fire. Okay, there we go, shaken. Let's go again, why not? Against the wind, so 1 damage, moves 1 event of each. The general is hit in the left. If any general markers in the left flank wing column, apply as follows. So yellow, he is wounded. And I'm talking about Trimble, by the way. Pettigrew is still sitting back with our little routed unit there. This is a rough one. He is not dead, but we're not going to get him back until the beginning of turn 4, 2 turns from now. Darn it. And they're shaking, but they've only moved 1 space. Come on, Lawrence, you can do better. No, you can't. So that's another damage, and they go back. Oh, and silly me, I've been forgetting that I draw a blue event on each heavy fire. Well, I'm sure I miss more blue events than gray, but we'll give them this one. God is a rebel. Draw 1 gray card instead, and they have the opposite side here where you draw a blue card instead. So that was lucky. Open fire, 1 Confederate with 6 strength or more. Did anybody get to red yet? No. But yeah, Davis is looking a little pale. Let's put another one on there, guys. All right, can't forget those events from now on. Let's have Fry go first before Marshall, who's already a bit ahead. Ooh, that is a good one. Come on, boys. So that's 1 move and an event. Effective artillery support, 2 fire tokens. I'm going to pick these guys. The Confederate unit has almost reached them, so I want them to have a chance in bayonet combat. Okay, back to Fry. Can they get over the obstacle? Yes, they can! Because a Come On Boys with a 6 does get you over, and they get an event again. Oh, and wow, another reserves with 2 or 3 if they're on the rally. Gosh, which of my 6s do I want to help out? I guess the one without the rebel yell, Davis. And yeah, you know what, Fry? Let's stop there. You got pretty lucky. And finally, Marshall, already 2 ahead of their rally point. Oh, the heavy fire. So they are going to take 1 damage. And they're shaken, and now forgetting this time a blue event. A fence obstacle. Place a fence obstacle in the space immediately in front of any unit in the yellow zone, and it's basically an extra obstacle they have to get past, and then it's taken away. And it can already be an obstacle space, so you can't make it do nothing. Oh gosh, we only have a few people in yellow. Ah, man. I guess this 7 guy. And then Marshall, nah, we're going to stop there, buddy. You're done. Oh, well, here we go. A lot of forward progress in the center and the right flank, although we've taken some damage. And then our one guy, here he is, all the way at the back. Hasn't done anything. Oh, wait again. I forgot to flip. 2 hits. Ooh, good one. And we're going into turn 3. 2 blue events. We don't have Trimble back yet. Okay, first, mass for a counterattack. We haven't taken any of their spots yet. Oh, and second, volley fire versus right flank. Actually, this isn't too bad because we stopped in yellow, so it's going to be -1 hit. So this guy counts as 3 strength because of the fire tokens. So that'd be 2 hits -1. And no, they're on the house, so he takes 1 damage. Armistead, yeah, is -1. So I think he takes none, right? Yeah, -1 for being in yellow, -1 for the house, and this guy also takes just 1. All right, assigning generals. Where do we want Pickett? Guys in the house are probably okay. Let's put him on Garnett since he might be able to form a better battle line, potentially. And for Pettigrew, I kind of feel like I should just abandon this guy and not worry about him. So I have 1, 2, 3 other options. And all of them are doing pretty well. You know, let's help Marshall out to try to get over the road, yeah. All right, a little unorthodox, but I'm actually going to help Fry out to try to advance all the way, because then he wouldn't have to worry about getting shot while he's in red. Come on, give me something big. Ooh, 5-5, that's a determined advance. That'll mean 2, and then a gray event, right? Oh, wait, he could do a battle line. Although just get Garnet into red, I don't really like that. So yeah, he'll just do the 2. There is no event, by the way. I was wrong about that. But he is right there. All we need is another determined advance or something to get in there. Just give me a 6. Okay, 4-2, regular advance. That does nothing when you're in front of an obstacle, so you can just re-roll. Yes! Now, getting in here is certainly no guarantee we will win. Let's talk about how bayonet combat works. So the basic idea is simple. You roll half as many dice as their strength, rounded up like most other things. So right now it'd be 5 gray and 2 blue. Now Confederates can be helped by flipping a general or one of those rebel yell tokens, a heroic token if you have one. And they lose 1 die if they've been shaken. But the Union gets +1 for each other position adjacent that is held. So they're going to actually go up to 4 dice. And additionally, if it was one of the 3 positions over the stone wall, you can kind of see here, they get an extra die automatically. And the key thing is, whoever rolls the most 4s or 5s or 6s will force the other one to retreat. Defender wins at ties, so I want to get those. But additionally, you can cause some damage with 5s or 6s. Let's see if we get any. Oh, that looks like a really good roll. They did nothing. So every 6 is a full hit. Every 5 is no hit unless you have another 5 to go with it. So it's a half that is not rounded up. But yeah, this guy goes down to 2. And they retreat into this little rear area unless they get the chance to counterattack. And I go in and I automatically put my rally point right here. And this unit will never take another turn. They're just holding the position and granting me victory points. Unless the Union comes in and knocks them back. But great job, Fry. Now let's move somebody who is almost certain to be less useful. Let's have Lawrence try to get over that fence that suddenly appeared. Okay, 3-5, not going to do it. 2-5, nope. Okay, remember we're looking for a 6. Oh, there we go. So that's a come on, boys. The fence is gone, and we get an event. Follow me. The Confederate unit farthest away from the Union positions may move 2 spaces forward or 1 into an obstacle. I wonder who's farthest back. I wonder... Oh yeah, this dumb guy. Boop! Yay! You're somewhere! Now I'm sure they'll manage to lose all that forward progress in a moment. Oh, regular advance? And I'll stop before I start rolling for the obstacle. That is tough, although time is starting to run out. All right, let's keep doing people who aren't in yellow before we go into the yellow. So what the hey, you finally took some initiative. Show us what you got, buddy. That's great. That's 1. Look at you. You are a star. Let's do one more. You can do one more, right? Yes, you can. Oh, and it's a great event, too. He is right back in the thick of things. Oh, we got Confederate reserves, +1 or +2 if it's Pickett. I feel like we gotta get these guys back up to 7, even though they're not a Pickett unit to get full effect. Alright, and yep, they have moved like 6 spaces forward. Not gonna take the chance of getting them decimated with a heavy attack. We'll stop there. And they finally get to see what the initial effect was. Nice, 1 hit, we'll take it. Alright, now, I don't want to go to the right where they're past the obstacles yet. Let's go with this guy first. Maybe he'll get to advance all of them. Okay, so I do have a Rebel Yell. Nice, that is an event. Remember, the Rebel Yell lets them reroll just like a general. March Robert. Immediately draw 2 more gray event cards. Wow. Pickett's Fresh Division. You remove all units in the right wing column 1 space forward, but not into an obstacle space. Oof, oof, oof. It's going to get them into red. They will be in danger, but I cannot pass up 1 more free move to the front. And, ooh, I get another Rebel Yell. Huh. I'm going to put it on Lawrence. His matching Union unit is pretty tough, and he's pretty hurt. Okay, Lane, keep it going. Let's see if you can get somewhere. There we go, another event. Wow. You're giving me another follow me? Dude, these guys are in the red. How did that happen? That has blown my mind. I think I have the Rebel Yell. No, what are we in turn 3? Oh. Okay, let's go for it. Let's go for it. Come on. No, that is a heavy fire. I could use the Rebel. I'm going to reroll. I'm going to reroll it. Yeah, yeah. Oh, there we go. They got past the obstacle. Wow. And ooh, open fire with 4+. In red, it is 2. So, man, the entire right division is in red. Let's do Kemper's. All right, and should Lane go? No, because these are +1 hit spots. Let's stop right there, yeah. But now in red, we get to reveal all of these. Come on, just wipe them out. 1 hit. It's a good start. Miss. No. No. Okay, so they're down to 2. I'll take it. All right, let's keep this rolling. Let's have these guys try to get past the fence, see if they get lucky. Nope, this is a regular advance. Come on. That's a light wound. Come on, come on. Give me a 6. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Weak artillery support. 1 fire token. I think I'll put it over here on this guy. Are we still the general? I mean, man, we could just charge the whole line, right? Let's try it. Or that's a 2-2. It's another light. Keep going. Okay, 3-2. That's an advance. Look how close we are, and that's a pretty weak unit to take down. Ooh, a determined advance. Although they can't take advantage of movement. Oh, wait, they can do a battle line, right? Yes. Oh, man, but it does get Lane into, like, the death angle right there. I still have the general. Let's go for it. Come on. Yes! So I could do a battle line, but he wouldn't move, so let's charge in and try to win another battle. Definitely going to use the general to give me +1 die. So 7, round it up, split it in half. That's 4 dice, plus 1 from the general is 5. These guys are only 2 to start, but they are over the wall, so that's 3, 4, 5. So it's going to be 5 to 5. Just see who wins it. So here we go. Okay. Oh, man, that's... Oh, no, it's a tie, isn't it? So we did 2 damage, 2 5s, and a 6. The 4 is just to see who retreats. And they also did 2 damage, and we tied. So yeah, we're going to go down to 5. They're going to go down to 1, so they're almost gone. But then we go here, and we have to stop our turn. Oh, wait, this is rougher than I thought. Their rally point actually goes back, so maybe I should have regrouped before attacking. But it'll be okay. All right, now with that, let's have Davis go, I guess. Come on, Davis. Ooh, a determined advance. And okay, they can move a battle line 1 space, but not crossing an obstacle. So, yeah, the best he can do is that. Let's keep going, though. No. Remember, I still have my 2 long streets. Let's use 1. That's it for the entire game, but not going to take a route now. Heavy fire isn't great either, but it's okay. They'll take 1 damage, and I think they'll probably stop. Let's not forget the blue event. Take those colors. All Union units in a Union rear area box in the left flank will attack. So luckily we didn't take any left areas yet. We just have Fry in the center, so this does nothing. And like I said, Davis is going to stop. And let's see how well our artillery did. 1. Oh my gosh! They're down to 1? 4 hits? Wow. All right, well, all we have left is Pickett units. You know, I think I might actually have Armistead go first and hope I get a battle line instead of having him go last. Come on, Armistead. 6-4. Okay, I'll take that. That will get us an event. Ooh, and it's open fire. And hey, you know what? We'll make Marshall's life a little bit easier. We'll put both of the fire right here. He's 5, the minimum needed. And that way, if he charges in, if they take a hit, they're just gone immediately. Don't even have to roll for it. All right, Armistead, should you keep going? Yeah, I want to get right next to the wall and then regroup. That'll do it. So I am stopping. I'm not going to try to charge all the way in. And 1 hit. Awesome. All right, let's do Kemper next. Save the general for last. Okay, that's an advance. And let's do the same thing. Try to go 1 more and then... Oh, that's a heavy fire. I don't want to use Longstreet, do I? No, it's only going to be 1 damage. Blue event. Oh, this could hurt. Volley fire versus the center. Full effect for anybody in red. Well, actually, never mind. Fry doesn't get hurt at all. Marshall doesn't get hurt at all. So we're just looking here. So half of 5 rounded up would be 3. -1 for yellow. So 2 damage here. Ouch. All right, I know you're shaking, but give me 1 more move. Come on, 1 more move. No! Wait, I have Longstreet. But this is my last one. Oh, my gosh. All right, so I got to re-roll it. Come on. Okay, that's good. That'll get me an event, and then we'll definitely stop. But I have no more oh crud tokens to fall back on. Give him the cold steel. Choose 1 Confederate unit adjacent to a Union position. Immediately move them into bayonet. Now they're shaken, so they'd be -1 die. Don't like that. Yeah, I think Marshall is the one, right? Marshall's got to be the one. So here we go. Come on, just destroy them immediately. Not a miss. Not 2 misses. Come on. Marshall, you can't shoot. Okay. So they're over the wall. So let's see, they're 1 from themselves, 2 with the wall, 3, 4, and I am only 3 and no bonuses. This might not go very well. Come on. Okay. Darn it. They tied me. I didn't kill them because I didn't get 2 5s or a 6. So I'm just taking 1 damage from their 6 and going back 1 more time. I don't know if Marshall's strong enough. You can use a general action to transfer from an adjacent unit, like bring 3 forces over from here to there. Might have to do that next turn. All right, and we got 2 fire here. Yes, 2 hits, 3 hits. They're down to 1. Although, as we've witnessed somewhat recently, 1 might not be enough. We're on to Pickett. They're 1 in front of their rally. They're not shaken. Come on. Okay, an advance. Good. Keep going. Oh, heavy fire. Okay, we'll use them to reroll it. Come on, don't rout. Okay, that's a regular advance. Again, we're going to stop there. We'll try to slam into him next turn. So, wow, a lot of damage done, but I have the potential to just turn a ton of positions next turn if they don't blast me, although they're about to get a bunch of free event cards. All right, so we're getting Trimble back. We're going to do 2 blue cards. Next turn will be 3. First is Volley Fire right flank. Oh, I never flipped these with Pickett's turn. Let's see how we're looking. I'm missing a miss, and that is not good. So that means 5. They're doing 3 damage. Pickett is down to 5. These guys are doing 2. They're down to 6. They're doing 1, also down to 6. That was rough. And Artillery Barrage versus Area 1. We're in 7, 8, 9. That's all the way to the bottom. No, sir. Okay, now I gotta put out our generals. Pickett. Oof. You know, I think I want him in 6. Because if they can charge in, then 5 might have a chance here, since they'll be getting a bonus from my adjacent guys instead of from their own adjacent guys. Meanwhile, I think Pettigrew's in the exact place he needs to be. Gosh. Meanwhile, Trimble can either be the guys back there with the Rebel Yell or right here. Definitely going to do these guys. See if he can come back from his wound and help out. All right, and this time I want to move them before events can kill them. Let's have Kemper go first, then Pickett, then Garnet to try to wrap up this entire side. Come on, Kemper, give us something good. Okay, 3-5, not enough. 4-1, that is a heavy fire. Darn it, they don't take any damage, but they are going to have to draw an event. Truly, Canister Fire versus Left Flag, that is not good. Each Confederate unit in the red zone, that is all of them. You're going to take hits based on how far they are from the Union position. 1 space away, 3, 2, 1. Okay. So actually, it's not as bad as I thought. They are too far away, so he's just going to take 2 hits, because 2 away. Okay, I could stop. Not going to stop. Come on. Okay, 5-2, not enough. 2-3, not enough. Come on. 4-1. Darn it. Okay, so let's get back to the rally point, which is where they already are. So it's really just another event. Okay, all Confederate units in a division whose general marker is killed or wounded lose 1 SV. Oh, I'm so glad we got that guy back, so it does nothing. But Kemper also did nothing. Okay, Armistead, come on, redeem us, get up there. Yes, it is a 6, it is 6. Oh my gosh, the entire battle line can move 1 space, and then we get a gray event. I don't even know what order I go in. I'm going to guess that I decide, so let's do Kemper first and do the same order I originally wanted to do. Okay, so Kemper, you've got 3. They've got 1, but then +1. So the 2 versus 3 dice for us. Come on. We got the advantage. That's not enough. Oh, wait, it is. Wait, I think. If we kill them, but they got more routes. Let me see. Yeah, I just checked. Darn it. Even if they're eliminated, we still fail to take it. So they're back here until next time. But it does mean that the 3 won't get the bonus. So Armistead is doing 3 dice, and they're getting 2, 3. Ooh, it's a tie. Let's use Pickett to make it 4-3. Okay. That looks not great. Darn it! I say we do 1 damage. They don't do any, but they do repulse us. So they're down to 2, and we're back here. All right, and finally Garnet. So they've got 3 +1, 4, but we've got 3 +1, 4 as well. Okay, so it's a tie. Make it happen. It doesn't look good again. Yeah, we're both taking a damage, but they got more than us. Alright, good try, buddy. Now we do still get a gray card. Heroic Action. Attach this to any Confederate unit. It can reroll a route only, or 2 extra dice in a bayonet combat. Well, I know exactly who I want to do, and, well, now Pickett's gone, but whatever. We're going to try to have them go again. Let's see. Oh, no, that's right. After that, their turn is done. Now, it does not apply to people who did a combat when it wasn't their turn. So let's go ahead and have Garnet go and see if they can get in there. 6-2, 1. Oh, wait, 6. Yeah, 6-2. That's a come on, boys. So they go in, and they'll also get an event in a second. So they'll use their heroic action. So it's going to be 2, 3, 5 versus 2, 3. Oh, come on, I have to win this one. Oh, my gosh. Okay, well, we both did 2 damage to each other, but I did have the 4, so I will take the position, but it was a bloody fight. All right, so we've got a bit of a little thing going there, and that'll make it easier for Pickett to maybe come in next turn. Ooh, another Rebel Yell, okay. Let's put it on... Should I really, double up everything here? No, I'm more worried about these guys with the +1 damage. Oh, wait, he had +1 damage when he got attacked by that other thing, so he should be down to 4. So definitely going to give him the token now. Okay, but let's have Marshall try to charge in before anything else happens. Now his rally point is still way back here. We only have 1 more turn left and lots of events coming. Come on, Marshall. That'll get you in and get you an event in a second. But, oh, yikes. So I can use the general. That'll get me to 2, 3. And this guy's 1, 2, 3, plus 1 from the wall. Oh, I'm at the disadvantage again. Okay, they got 4. I got 3. And no damage for either of us, but I did not make it in. Okay, let's do this guy next. Here we go. We got 2 rerolls. Oh, wait, I forgot the event for Marshall. Then I'll do that. Oh, and it's reserves. Plus 1 or 2 if it's Pickett. Let's give Marshall 1 more. Okay, now this guy moves up, and they're going to get an event. Oh, man, more reserves? Okay, I'll bring them to 5. Why not? And with 2 rerolls, let's see if they can make it in. No, that's a heavy fire. Let's go and use the general to reroll that. And okay, that's nothing. Oh, and that's it. Okay, so we'll get another event. We'll use the Rebel Yell to get plus 1 die. So they're 1, 2 from the wall, 3, 4. And we're 3 and 4 with the Rebel Yell, so it's 4, 4. Oh, they got a 5. That doesn't look good. Nope. They hit me for 2. I only hit them for 1, and they did stop our advance. I'm losing hope we're going to make it in most of these places. All right, before we get to our last center guy, let's try to do Davis and Brockenbrough, although they're both, oh man, they're all in front of an obstacle. Okay, let's have Brockenbrough first. That's not going to do it. That is a route, and we don't have anything. Bye-bye. See, this is more familiar to me. This is what I expect from these guys. They were surprising me before. And they got a blue event. No, artillery canister versus the left flank. Oh man, Lane is wiped out, and I think that kills Trimble. Oh, just when he got back from being wounded. Well, that was just wonderful. Let's see if these guys can do anything. Okay, that's not gonna do it. 4-2 won't do it either. Okay, 6-2, there we go, and they get an event. Oh no, turn around! Do a blue card instead. Volley fire versus the right flank. Okay. Oh, this is barely anything. It's just 1 damage from these guys, because they're gone, and yes, okay, that was okay. Come on, Davis. Come on, Davis. There's only 1. No, wait. That's the one that is half and half. So, okay, so we take 1 damage, we go forward, but then we do 1 event for each. Okay, for them, volley versus left flank. Okay, that's not bad at all. It's just 1, although they are at plus 1 hit, so it'll be 2. Okay, and then for us, smoke conceals a unit. Okay. I guess right here looks good to me. Should I stop? No, come on. Okay. So that'll be a heavy. Okay, I'm down 1 damage, and the smoke does not help with that. Oh gosh, 2 more blue. Okay. 8th Ohio flank attack. Distribute a total of 2 hits among any Confederate unit in the left flank. Okay, then for each unit in the left flank wing column, compare its SV value to the area number which it's located. If it's greater than the SV, they must retreat 2 spaces, taking its rally marker if necessary. If we had a general, we wouldn't have to retreat. Well, you know what? I think these guys still count, so I'm going to go and give them the 2 damage. But clearly these guys aren't strong enough. They have to go all the way back to their rally point. Oh, this is terrible, and the smoke is gone. Oh, they'll just stop there. I don't think they're ever going to make it. Oh no, take those colors! All Union units in a Union rear area box in the right flank immediately move into the adjacent Union position and conduct bayonet combat. Resolve normally in any order. Oh, this could be bad, because look, we're tied 2-2. So this will be, they'll get 1, I'll get 1, they get plus 1, I get plus 1. It's just 2 versus 2. Come on, we just took that spot. Don't take it back. Come on. Yes, we do 1 damage, and they don't push us out. Okay. We've only got 1 guy. You got a Rebel Yell. Let's see what you can do. 2-2. That's light wounds. And by the way, you can stop rolling after a single roll, but no, man, we're going to make this happen. Come on. 2-4. That's not it. Oh, that would be a heavy. Okay, we'll use that to reroll. Bye-bye, Rebel Yell. Okay, we get by and get an event. Oh, never mind. 2 events. Okay, we got smoke. And all units in the right flank may move 1 forward, but not into an obstacle space. Oh, wait, did I? I didn't do that last time, right? It was on to Washington in advance, I hope. Yes, that doesn't help at all here, but I guess I'll give them smoke. Okay, and they aren't stopping. Oh, maybe they are. So they take 1 damage. And I'll call them dumb, but they're going to have to do an event. Okay, artillery barrage versus area 1. We're okay. Alright, so here we go. Last turn, they're going to get 3 free draws. If we can just survive and get in here, that would at least be a decent score. Because first, the general is hit in the center. Pettigrew, you be dead. Bye-bye. Next is Union reinforcements to the left flank. You remove a fire, or if there is none, they get plus 1. I mean, that's fine. I don't think we were going to take these positions anyway, right? And finally, canister fire versus the center. So he takes none thanks to the smoke cover giving -1, but Marshall is just ripped to shreds. Okay. Whoa. Right, so I'm actually going to keep Pickett here. Yeah, I mean, this is like my only chance. Let's just move these guys and see what happens. Okay, Kemper first. Can you just get in there, buddy? Just get in there. Wait, will that do it? Yes, you can take 2 damage with Against the Wind to move into an obstacle space. Of course, that is going to get us 1 event for each. The blue is Volley Fire. That's just going to be 1 damage here. The gray is Ground Cover to do -1 to any damage we take. I guess I'll give that to Marshall just so they might survive. Okay, that's 1. Come on, Pickett, give me 1 more. You got everybody on your side to help out. That's not it. That's not it. That's not it either. Yes, there we go, and that'll get us an event too. All right, so we'll use him for +1. So what is this? 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 1 die. I fail this. Immediate court martial. No, okay. And they're actually wiped out because... Oh, no, not wiped out. They have 2 life, but they take 1 damage. And there we go. We wrapped up 1 flank pretty well. And ooh, our event is Confederate Reserves. Ooh. Okay, Marshall, you ain't done yet. You ain't done yet? Let's just go and move him. Here we go. Oh, and he immediately gets in with an event as well. Now, he still has almost no chance. Like, almost no chance, right? Because he's got 2 dice. They've got 1, 2 with the wall, 3, 4. We're going to try it. We're going to try it. And oh my gosh! Wipe them out. 1 damage. They got nothing. We are in. I cannot believe it. And the event is some more smoke. But quite honestly, I'm happy with these results. I'm just going to roll each of these guys the minimum 1 movement and stop there. So over here, of course, they get a heavy. And we have to draw an event. The general is hit on the right flank. No, I think the Union position does not count as a red, so I don't think he's hurt at all, I think. Okay, these guys, they can actually move and get us an event, but they'll still stop. Open fire. I mean, who cares? And back here, what are you trying to do, buddy? Okay, you advance. Good job. You're done. So we got a bit of success over here. Let's see what our score ended up as. So you get 1 victory point for each unit adjacent to the Union position and 3 for them in the Union position multiplied by their strength value. And then we see how many positions we had in a row. It looks like 4 is my most, so you get the highest value, so that'll be +15. So let's see, nobody's adjacent. 12 plus 30, 42, plus 6, 48, plus 15, 63, plus 12, 75, plus another 15, 90. So I think it's a bit better than historical, but it's just a setback. We rattle them, but don't really make much of a difference. Then I can also look at how I just did as a player, which is good. I got 5 Union positions. Though, like I said, I think I skipped more blue events for heavy fires on turn 1 than I skipped gray events by accident, so I probably would have done a bit worse than this. But that was In Magnificent Style. Hope you enjoyed it. And again, please check out my review video at the link that just popped up if you'd like to hear my thoughts on the game. Good gaming, everyone, and I'll see you at the next stop.